Imagine if people could find you and you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to run a business. You didn't have to put a post out there, put an advert out there. Imagine, now wouldn't it be fun if it was all a game? If you were playing hide and seek and you could, instead of hiding, you'd be like, ta-da, here I am. Remember, and you know what it feels like when you were playing hide and seek. You don't want to stay hidden for years and years and years in that cupboard. What do? You go, you start having fun. You start telling people where you are. So imagine that you're in the playground and you're all playing hide and seek, and everybody in the playground is people that you want to play with because they just light you up, and you love running around and you love having fun with them, and you love kind of ducking behind the wall, or ducking behind someone else, or ducking behind the tree, and then when somebody comes close, instead of staying quiet, you're kind of like, ah, Lulu, here I am, I'm having fun, I'm playing in the playground. People catch your vibe, people catch your energy, people kind of feel you wherever you are. Imagine being in the playground and everybody stops and they're using their extrasensory perception to detect where you are. They're not using their eyes, they're not using their ears, but they're saying, please show me where you are, and their body will turn and they'll know where you are. And it feels so damn good, doesn't it, when you're found? It's like, yeah, somebody found me. And it's that feeling that I want you to really experience today when I'm saying, come out and play. Come out and play with me. Come into the playground and play with me. You know how exciting it feels when somebody asks you to a party, or when somebody asks you, no, going out to dinner, no, that's a bit dull, isn't it? All right, so imagine again, when you're invited by the handsomest boy or the most popular girl to a party, and you're like, they saw me, they love me, they found me, ah! And then it's the whole excitement of, what's it going to be like when you turn up there, and what's it going to be like, and the whole adventure of getting up into all of that vibrant experience of it all. We don't overthink it. We're just, I was invited to that party. I'm going to go and play. I've been picked for the team. Whatever it is that just fills you up and has you in the game of life, when you really, really love it. So that feeling of being found, or that feeling of being picked to go to the dance by the handsomest boy in the class, or when you go out on your date and you kiss for the first time, that feeling, I'm talking about your essence, I'm talking about your feeling, I'm talking about how it feels. Wouldn't it be fun? People just found me by the very radiance, the essence, the playfulness, the everything that I am. Even when I'm crying, even when I'm sad, because that's all of me. We are multi-sensory beings sending out our message through our vibe. Multi-sensory beings. You know, when a child laughs and then she cries and then she laughs and then she sings and then she dances. I'm inviting you into this party, to party like you've never partied before. Life is a game, it's a party, and your business is killing you because you think that it has to be a business. But I'm asking you to play it like a game. What game will you play your business like? And you just have the expectation that people are going to find you. People are going to invite you to the dance. people are going to say, oh my God, that was the best dance ever. Own it. Feel inside your body what it feels like when somebody's playing with you in the playground. There are no rules. It is your game. What is the best game that you ever played as a kid? What is it like when people find you, when they invite you to come and play in the game? It's the playfulness. It's the fun of the fair. Exactly. When you know you're at the wedding and there's music playing and you're jigging in your chair and you think, fuck it, I'm going to get up and dance. I don't care if no one else is dancing, but you know as soon as you get up and dance, the dance floor is full because you're there and you're shaking your stuff and you're just enjoying yourself. This is the most infectious energy that you can possibly have. Not when you're learning something, you're remembering something and you're trying to put out there how clever you are or how much you know or all the trauma that you've been through. It's when you're dancing, you're the first person on the dance floor and you don't give a damn what anybody else thinks because you are dancing and it feels good. Feels good to be in the business that you're in. This is when your soul is coming all the way through and you are infectious. You have immersed yourself in the game of life. And business is just like, oh, it's so tiny, tiny, tiny. But it is what you're here for. It is absolutely your true nature and purpose coming all the way through you, even if you're having a shitty day. You're not meant to be perfect. There's a note in my kitchen that says, sometimes the people you least imagine do the unimaginable. And I bet you that's you. Because in school, we weren't the cleverest, we weren't the smartest, we weren't the prettiest, we weren't the most athletic, we weren't anything else. We're like, God, I never imagined that you'd end up doing that. Don't you want to sing it from the heights? Who you are, who you've been all this time, how your soul has driven you to being, Simon says, let's dance, let's party, ladies. Wouldn't you love to know like where your soul has taken you all this time? And she's like, hallelujah, you're dancing with me, finally. When I walk into my love hotel, I park the car, I open the car door, I step out and I've got a dance in my step. And I'm jigging it down the pathway, through the little gate. The little gate has to be there to keep all the little bantam chickens in. And I'm there and I'm walking through the doors and I'm walking under the archway and I'm walking into the foyer and I'm like looking at the koi carp and I'm like, yes, let's dance. And then from every single room that comes into the foyer, everybody's like, woohoo, we are. And everybody's in unison. We're all dancing. We're all having a moment of just sheer pleasure to be alive. This is my game. I want people to raise their game. I'm inviting you to dance. And we're going through the whole love hotel. We're going like through the cha-cha. We're going through the kitchen and everybody's joining in and we're going through the garden and we're going down to the benches and we're going down to see the twinkly lights by the river. And we're just raising the energy of the whole place, so that it is infectious and everybody who walks through the doors wants to join in with the dance. They're like, I am so fed up of feeling miserable. Bring it on. I really, really want to be able to be in this place all the time. This is the lowest vibration that you are going to be allowing yourself from now on. It's like at the end of the day, you can say, I'm a very satisfied woman. I am full. I am fulfilled. You do not drop below that point from now on. You know how to get there. Your soul will always pull you back. And if you're having a shitty day, find the silver lining. And if you can't, then ask someone somewhere to bring you back up and remind you who you are. You are soul. We are letting your soul come all the way through you so that you can dance with every single person that you meet. That you can bend down them and give them a kiss because they're just so gorgeous in your life. That's your clients, your partner, your kids, everybody. Wouldn't it be fun if we didn't have to think about it or be clever or remember things, but we could just come on and be who we are? Because that is all of us. That is all of us. Mind, body and soul, heart and soul, good and bad, crazy and not, weird cat lady or not. Wouldn't it be fun to live the life that you are here to live, enjoying every single flipping moment? When you eat something, you just go, oh, that hit the spot. That was delicious. There is no lower level from now on. Everything you eat is like, if it's not delicious, stop eating it. Find something that's more delicious. Create it. We're in the world of creation. We're creating our own game. We're creating our own life. What will you create? Start talking about it and just see what would be better than that. What games will you play? And then break the rules. Oh my God, I love breaking rules. I love being the weird mum. I love wearing a hat to a party you're not allowed to wear a hat to. We need to be able to break our own rules. What makes you feel alive? I loved being naughty. I've done some really naughty things. Even as a little girl, my mum bought me some shoes that were just bang ugly. Bang ugly. They were so ugly, these shoes. So I took a razor blade and I kind of slit them. I went, oh look, they've broken, Mum. Can't wear them. Oops. Took my old shoes out of the bin and changed the shoes at the end of the road every day. I will not compromise when I'm shown something ugly that I have to sort of do or wear. And business can sometimes be so friggin' ugly. We become ugly as we're trying to run a business because it's just not fun. Who on earth wants to come to somebody who's spouting something that they've learned from someone else or doing something that someone else... The business that you are in, no one else is doing the way that you do it. I'm inviting you to come out and play your game, be who you are, because no one else is doing it your way. I say to my kids, you, whatever job you do, doesn't exist yet. And I'm saying the same, exactly the same to you. The game, the job that you do doesn't exist yet because you haven't created it. Any coach that you're with who's coaching you is coaching you out of joy because you know the kind of business that you're in. You know it. It just needs to come out in all its playfulness, and it needs to grow, and it needs to come alive. And I'm inviting you here in the creation zone. Create your own life. Create your game. What would be more fun than that? What could be bigger than that? What does your soul want from you? What puts your life on fire? And then maybe your head gets in the way, oh, I can't do that. Or your soul gives you a message and you think, really? I don't think anybody will buy that. Stop it. Stop it. You were given a message. You were given a signal. Your soul is coming through you. Have fun with it. Play with it. Like, oh, I wonder how I do that then. And ask. I wonder how I will play that game. Find out where you work best. I work best in my car, when I'm outside, when I'm walking. That's my portal. Other people, Krishna, she works in her shower. She gets messages that come through the raindrops as they touch on her head and on her body. We can spark up a completely different experience within ourselves when we let our souls out. And it comes out when we speak it out loud. So I'm inviting you. Talk about your day. Talk about what would be awesome. Talk about what would be orgasmic. Talk about what would be explode your heart. Oh my God, if I could meet 100 women, and if I could stand on stage and if I could teach them how to create from what they feel, a multi-sensory being, that there just aren't enough sensations in the world that even have names yet, because names are just too dense and words are just too dense. But the feeling of it, people can find you just from your feeling. How about that? Like, you're radiating out and you are part of the internet and you are part of the World Wide Web, and the trees send the messages out and the air send the messages out and the birds send the messages out and the flies and the mosquitoes send your message out to the whole wide world. Play with it. Just imagine it. Witches and warlocks. They did what they did because they didn't believe it wasn't possible. None of this is not possible. You can feel someone on the other end of the country, on the other end of the world. They can certainly find you. They will find you, and you will say to your soul, bring these people to me because they deserve to find me. And the exciting feeling of being found, having your first kiss, having the most handsome boy in the class ask you to the dance, is that feeling of being found by your beautiful, playful clients or your audience who stand in the auditorium as you're talking, and they don't want to sit down anymore. They want to stand, they want to stamp their feet, they want to dance, they want to have fun. They're like feeling it. They're letting everything just soak all the way through their body, and they're like, I feel it. Oh my God, I feel it. I was dead before. I was flatlining it before. I feel it. I'm alive. Hello. Fucking hallelujah. Your soul deserves to have you feel that way, the way that she feels about you. And your business hasn't even been invented yet. So go and invent the game. Have fun with it. Have fun in your day. If you're playing hide and seek, just imagine, how nice is that? I can just feel it coming up. Fun is a great sensation in the body. Let me try and explain it to you. Fun for me comes from the bottom of my belly, even from my base chakra, and it comes all the way up through my body, and it just wants to explode out like a fountain. So find that place in your body of fun and imagine that you're playing a game. Don't even think about business. Don't even think about work. Don't even think about money. Just invite fun in. Like me when I'm walking into the Love Hotel, you know? I'm walking in there and everybody's like boogieing with me. We're having a dance and we're going out into the garden and we're kind of clapping our hands, and anybody driving past just goes, oh my God, they're having fun. I want to go there. Let's go and stop and have a cup of coffee. Some people might just want to stay on the sidelines, be a wallflower. But inside them, their whole soul is jumping up and down going, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. I want to go and play. Is that enough play for you today? Is that enough fun for you today? Bring it on. Turn up the music loud. Bring some fun in and decide what game that you are going to play when you're playing your business. And just think outside the box. What's your favourite game? And imagine that that's you in your everyday when you're running your business. It's just playful. No more serious, no more sensible. So I'm inviting you to the dance. I'm inviting you to come and play hide and seek with me in the playground because it's fun. And what else would we do today? Have an awesome, incredible, fun day and let the feeling, just find your own feeling of fun in your body. I'm asking you to experience different feelings as we go through grace, as we go through love, as we go through fun. Multi-sensory beings, feel those feelings in your body and get to know the vibration today of fun. Go dance, ladies.